good, y'all? It's Move Motion. We back.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. It's been a little minute.
Yes, it is.
What y'all been up to? We gonna tell y'all what we've been up to. Let us know how we did in the last video. Let us know how we do this video. Let us know what you want us to talk about in future videos. Like, comment, share with the homie.
Yes, sir. And subscribe.
And or with the homie Brenda said.
Yeah, subscribe.
Exactly.
Bro.
You know what I'm talking about for all the OG viewers.
Exactly. Y'all been falling off, but I don't blame you, bro, because we've been busy too. So you might have been busy. You know
living life.
Exactly.
Understandable.
See, life stuff been beaten. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely has. Not even gonna
has.
lie to you.
But we praying all y'all doing cool out there though. You know, despite us being gone. But
don't be hoes. Subscribe.
all right. Anyway. So, like Joe said, was good, y'all. Welcome back. We back. Trying to be more consistent. But today, what I want to talk about is joy and happiness.
How the crib been?
Oh, yeah. So,
just
part of
saying.
the reason why I was gone, or we haven't been, because I've been busy. I just moved into a new spot.
Upgrades.
Yeah. So, you know, just moving all my stuff. I'm a very OCD person when it comes to my space. So I've been really busy. I've been really busy trying to make everything perfect the way I like it. So that's required a lot of my attention. So haven't really been on the podcast tip too much, and they've been busy as well.
We was talking about cleaning, talking about something. It's so good to clean. Or like I'd say in my younger years as a child, it's like, what I'm cleaning for? What I'm cleaning for? This ain't my job to clean.
Right, but then when it's your own stuff,
yeah,
man,
you get your own place.
Clean.
Listen,
Bro, listen. So, like I said, we talk about joy and happiness, right? To start, just like a segue, what makes y'all like happy? Like, just it don't gotta be nothing crazy, but what's something like it can be like little stuff. Like for me, a little thing that makes me happy, bro, is making sure that my stuff is organized and clean. Like, that's like a therapy for me, bro. Like, just throw the music on, you know, get your little mop, you know, get your little rag, clean the counters, dust, you know what I'm saying? Get your Windex, clean the mirrors and windows. Because y'all got that toothpaste, drizzle, spit all up on your mirrors. Y'all nasty, bro.
that's clean in every house, too. That's in every house. Have you not noticed that? Every bathroom you go in, every personal bathroom that you go in.
Some people's personal bathrooms, disgusing. Clean up after yourselves, please. It's dirty, bro.
Hair
That's
and
one
stuff
thing for
everywhere.
me.
Be marked up. You like, yo.
Hair on the floor. Y'all don't sweep. Y'all don't mop. You don't dust.
What's supposed to be? He said, cleanliness is next to godliness. Exactly.
He said, I hope his hands aren't dirty.
He said, y'all looking like tattletale stranglers, though. Them
definitely.
dirty hands.
I always feel better, though, when my space around me is clean.
Yeah,
when things are put together and put away where they need to be, I feel like I can think clearly.
That genuinely brings me joy. Is to nothing is better than coming from a hard day's work, opening your door, clean smell, clean, just crib. It's just like,
everything's put away.
Right, bro. I don't like clutter neither. Nope.
Please. I'm not trying to move around like these, boy. I'm trying to shop. I can't go.
I'm trying to see dirty fridge. I'm trying to open up, see all my stuff layered, ready. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't go.
It'd be a lot. and then, like you said, you know, doing the whole remedy when it comes to cleaning and stuff, putting on the music, and you be like, yeah, it definitely sets the mood.
Vibe for real.
You light that little candle and turn the music on and get it going. You end up cleaning the whole crib.
It's over with. But anyway, what about y'all? That's just one thing for me, like one small thing. What makes you happy? Joyful.
Anime make me happy. Anime makes me happy. Having money in my bank account keeps me happy.
For sure.
Let's just say that. Let's leave it there. Having money makes me happy.
We'll spin the block on all the stuff we're talking about, but.
Yeah, I was gonna say just some of the small things like clean too. Just seeing like my area be like smooth. Gaming and anime make me happy. What's some other small things on 2D that make me happy? Preach about the money in the bank account one.
Man,
just seeing it stack up every time. Just seeing greens in my transactions, that makes me happy. I don't go to like places more where we have to like dress up, but when like, you know, back in like when you had like your proms and stuff and you had stuff to dress up for, dressing up with the homies and you guys all looking cool and you take that flick and everything, that makes me happy. Stuff like that.
Because I don't like when everybody put together type.
I was gonna say when everybody's face put together type, yeah. Because I don't like dressing up often, so when I do, I make sure I'm nice. So,
right. Yeah, I'm trying to see you. Move as a unit.
Right, no, that's cool. That's cool.
Nah, definitely.
Yeah, whenever we reach 1 million subscribers, bro.
That gaming really do it though too, because I stopped gaming for a little minute and I just got back on it. It's a stress reliever for real.
Oh yeah, no,
real.
you just turn your brain off.
I can get to yelling and get to killing me right there, twin.
Turn around.
Blow him up.
Hills. Where are the hills?
Man, and I don't be doing no, like I be playing Fort too, so and I don't like build because it's like, bro,
Build's too stressful, bro.
Exactly, I'm trying to clap at you.
If people be doing too much, you shoot them once, they build a whole tree house.
Man, that's trash.
You call that a wall? You call that a wall, bro? You call that a wall? I can build over that and destroy you.
Like, bro,
You put up the Trump Tower by the time I'm done.
Right, bro, you put up the Ritz-Carlton, bro. By the time we just trying to shoot each other. You out here playing architect, bro. Like,
exactly, you're on the wrong game.
It's not Minecraft.
Go to Minecraft.
You're in the wrong field. Get off the game and go hop on the construction site.
Y'all building Doofenshmirtz
Right.
lab, bro. That's stupid.
Definitely.
We're out here thinking this is a
Like,
Phineas
bro,
and
that's so
Ferb
trash.
episode.
And you gotta sweat all day. There's no way you're building that off the first few games.
No,
you
for
have to
real.
put in hours to do that. And that's when I get off the game. Because I'm not joining the lobbies with the sweats. I will leave.
Oh no, absolutely.
Nah, like PlayStation be exposed. Like if you have PlayStation and stuff, it really be exposing like the Sunshine Girls. When you see the amount of hours they play, it's like, bro, what the hell are you doing?
Literally, it'd be like, bro, I'm trying to get on the game to have fun. Y'all getting on the game to, and they don't even be like YouTubers or streamers or nothing. You're just
regular
on the
people.
game.
You just want to have fun after work, bro. They don't work, so they
Heck
don't
no.
understand the stresses,
That's
bro.
what I'm
They
talking
take it
about.
like this. If you're not getting bread off the game, why are you taking it this serious? I don't get it.
You remember when Black Ops dropped? What was
Oh,
that?
man.
Black Ops 6? It was
Yes,
like,
bro,
it was the first day. It was cool. Second day, what the hell was wrong with you niggas? How are you already Prestige 3? You know how much you have to stay up. You know how many kills you have to get. And I don't see your name on YouTube. I don't see your name on Twitch.
Right.
Why are you playing the game
for
like
the,
that?
for the love of unemployment? You're just grinding this out.
Go get you some money.
Bro, get a job. Bro, log on Indeed and off of PlayStation, please.
And then most of them, it's like, if you gonna play like that, you might as well turn on the
You might
stream
as well turn it
anyway.
on, bro.
Get some money out of it.
I don't want to. That's like killing people. That's all I'm here for.
Like, bro, y'all. All right, we get way off. We get way off. But what makes us happy
But
is
it's true,
seeing
though.
y'all get jobs.
Yeah,
That's what makes me happy.
Yeah, see,
Nothing
how
makes me
awkward.
happier. Nothing makes me happier than someone that's broke and annoying get a job and work and see what it's like to actually put in work into our society. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But without all that being said, bro, that's the little stuff that makes us happy. But shifting gears a little bit, because I feel like there is a
Shifting gears.
stigma of like us as, you know what I'm saying? Even black people, and I'll say people of color. And honestly, I'm not even gonna keep it at that. Just people pretending to be happy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And joyful. And I think it's because we have all this pressure that we put on ourselves or society puts on us or however you want to say it. Because it's like life is difficult and there's like a lot of hoops you got to jump through to try and make it like worth your while to live. Because, you know, it's not like how it used to be where things are cheap, you know what I'm saying? And it takes like a unit of family to build and build. Like, bro, people are too stressful to really do anything.
Literally.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, do y'all feel like there's a pressure for people to look happy, feel happy, unbothered, and quote unquote thriving compared to like what it was like before? Because I personally think that we live in a world where your worth and value is based off of how much you make and what you do. More based on what you make. Because to be honest, no one really cares what you do if you got bread.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it shows.
Yeah.
Do y'all feel like there's a pressure now to look the part rather than actually be the part? You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
I mean, I get what you're saying where it's like, are you looking happy or people that are genuinely happy? And is there like a stigma for you to? I mean, yeah, when you go to work, they be like, put on a happy face because if you frown and stuff, they will fire you. Even if the job is trash, all jobs is trash. Bruh. There's something about a job that's going to be trash, and you're not going to walk in there with a smile every day. But they want you to smile.
Don't like they will look down upon you if you're not smiling. What's
going on, bud? You all right? You know what I'm saying?
Life be hard, and especially when you don't have any money. That's what I'm saying. Especially when you don't have any money, you about to walk in there with a smile. Crabby on Mondays, ready to work. No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to work. I don't feel happy. I don't feel like. I just seen like a TikTok. I don't know the other day, but it was saying like when your life isn't going right. I don't like to have fun. I don't like to put myself in people's faces if things aren't going well behind the scenes because then I can't be truly happy because life is going a mess right now.
Yeah.
And it's nothing but fake front, like you said. It's nothing but fake front until you go back to your life that's trash. Facts. You got to fix it.
Facts. And
it's about what you produce. I'm going to say, speaking from a man's standpoint because I'm a man, but it's like you said, it's about what you produce. And if you're not producing, that's exactly how you get looked at. They hit you with the Henry Danger, what's up with Twin? Everybody else is working, what's going on with him? Why is he not getting anywhere?
Right.
And that can put a damper on your happiness and cause depression and stuff when you feel like you're stagnant.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
No, for real.
Yeah. Brendan?
What was the question again?
Pay attention.
I just wanted a reminder.
Do you feel like there's pressure, like
to look happy instead of actually being happy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel like I slandered the older generation a lot on this, but like I feel like especially from the older generation, they try to like tell us now like you gotta do whatever it takes to make the most out of money, even if it's not something you really want to do for the rest of your life. But it's like kind of like how Joe said, especially from like a man's standpoint, it's like it's about what you can produce in the future. So for sure, like especially like if people are telling you like college is the only route to go, it's like, yeah, you got to get this degree to make yourself look nice, to make yourself look valuable, which college is not the only way you can go. You can do multitude of facets and stuff, but since it's not the most shiny and glorious way to do it, that's where most people would like lean towards. So yeah, for sure.
If you're not going to college for science, math, or infrastructure, college isn't really. I say science, math, infrastructure, and like
engineering.
Yeah, engineering,
like engineering,
like
medical field, stuff like that. Like it's got to be lucrative to me. Which when I went, I didn't even want to go, so I kind of just picked something easy. Not gonna lie,
things that are gonna make you money.
Yeah, and it's like. But that's the thing. Like now, they're just like, "Oh, follow your passions."
Everything can make you money.
They do say that, and to a certain extent, it can be true. But like, it depends. It really, truly depends on what it is and how you leverage it. Because even like now, like let's just say you're the best whistler. You know what I'm saying, of all time. Nobody will know that unless you put content out there. Because what opportunity would somebody be like, "Oh, look, there's a great whistler, man. Whoa!" Like, there's no way.
Literally.
So like everything kind of bridges into social media anyway. So you could just be like, "Oh, that's a content creator.
Right.
Oh, what's his content? He whistles." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I think
if you're trying to be a professional whistler out there, don't do it.
And I'm saying, just think about before the internet.
These people didn't have like. Didn't think you're going to be doing whistling, bro.
That was just.
No, you're fine.
I mean, that's not even real. I was making it up. But like, what were you gonna say, Joe?
I'm saying, just think about it before the internet. Think about the greatest whistler before the internet came about. He still got to go work at the coal mines because the internet is not a thing. He can't make content
because no one back then were carrying. Well, you can whistle.
Well, because now, like all it takes is one really dumb thing to trend, and then that's the thing.
And
like,
look at the dumb stuff
freaking,
too.
No disrespect to like KB Lane, but this man just does.
Yeah,
and then does that. And he has so much money off of that one thing.
Says nothing.
He says not a word. Just. Someone will do something stupid that makes no sense, and he'll just be like, and then millions. And I'm like, that's so simple. Anybody could do it, but it's like
he was the one.
To do chosen. It. Yeah, exactly. And it's like that's cool, but like, I feel like sometimes like, and I'll just say this for Black people specifically for this point, but I feel like our joy. usually comes in the version of like a performance of sorts.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like if you see like for example, this is why we got on like Kyrie Irving, the basketball player.
Yeah.
Like people could not comprehend the fact that he was having mental health struggles behind closed doors. Well, I mean, you're the best point guard in the league, bro. Like, man, you get buckets, you playing basketball, you get paid millions and millions of dollars. What you mad for? What you sad for?
Right.
And it's like, why? I just like, do y'all agree with that? Because I do think that a lot of times, like when you get to a certain level, like us as black people, like our joy is usually portrayed as what we are doing and like how we're performing. Strictly, usually. Like if my numbers drop at my job, like because I perform so well, like they'll probably think, oh, there must be something wrong. But like I could be having great numbers and they're like, damn, you good? They probably wouldn't ask that because if I'm doing good, they don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They don't care. Like
good.
most people don't care about stuff until it affects them.
Yeah.
That's why like I try and like check up on people for real. Like people I haven't even talked to, like I'll send like a voice note like, hey bro, I was thinking about you. How you feeling? Like not because I need anything from you. Because that is also another thing. People do check up just because they want some. Hey bro, you good? Oh yeah, that's cool too. Yeah, man. Yeah, can I borrow $100?
Right.
Huh? No.
That means, especially the calls out of the blue for money, it'd be like, bro.
Yeah, no.
Bro.
No. So yeah,
go make some money.
So what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think that's like valid to say? Like, do you think people have to perform, like especially people of color? Not saying other people don't do this, but do y'all think that people of color have to perform like an act to like show that they're okay in front of others, or do y'all think that's kind of pushing it?
To add to like, you know, when we had to talk about rappers and stuff, and we're like, well, he's not hungry no more. He's rapping about the stuff that he sees on the day to day, and we don't see that stuff day to day because we're not rich. we don't ride in the Phantom. We not buying $50,000 stuff and stuff like that. So we're not gonna get it. It's not gonna be relatable to us. So when it's Kyrie Irving the switch, because he's talking about I'm depressed and I'm going through things right now. I feel like after you reach a certain level, you focus on different things. Money's good. Now I got to focus on my other problems. All my money problems and financial problems are straight. So now I got to focus on getting my mental well. Just because my money's right don't mean my head's right.
Yeah.
Facts.
It's like the saying was like, yeah, money fixes a lot of problems, but this doesn't fix all problems.
But I'd be a lot happier with some.
Yeah, I was like,
But I'd be a lot happier with some red.
like I was saying, I'll be a lot more happier if I had Kyrie Irving's bank account. Don't get me wrong, but
But I'm saying I get it though.
But yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like we understand from his point of view, it's just like just because you have all that doesn't mean you're gonna be truly happy. But to answer your point, Miles, yeah, I don't know. I feel like because I think Joe, when he was saying to bringing out rappers, I think you see it a lot with people in the entertainment industry, kind of just like how that performance is. Like once they get it, they gotta show you how they got it by like buying out the Phantoms, the cars, the houses and stuff. And then normal people might look at them like we get it, like you see you doing well, but why do you gotta buy all those? Like what you using it for?
I'm good, y'all. I got this money. Yeah.
Half of it be fronting though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and then like you find out it was front and like Bow Wow when we found out, and then they dragged his ass through the internet for doing the Bow Wow challenge. They because they found out he was just fronting for the gram, like trying to make sure But I think as you said, like the pressure to show that you are doing well, so you gotta say you have this, you gotta say you got that.
And that's just an expectation that people have of you already. So you have to push that narrative still. Like,
exactly.
Bro, like, I'm not going to lie. Like, how would y'all feel if, like, a rapper that we all thought had all this money just came out and said they're broke? We might react we might react a certain way, but most people are like, man, this liar broke ass. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the reality of the situation, bro. Like even if it's messed up,
they get to call them dumb as they'd be like, man, you dumb as hell. You really wasted all that. You
Wasn't
really
that
stupid.
YK Osiris?
YK, but he was actually dumb though. Like, he kept
him.
losing bets and stuff. Like, bro, come on.
But you know how much people like. This is why, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, people have their vices, but gambling will never ever be mine. Never.
Damn.
I can't understand. I still to this day can't understand gambling because, like, imagine having $20 million, right? You go to Vegas, right? You bet it all on black. Congratulations, you got red. You lost it all. Man, I can get it back. All right, red this time. You black. Yep, you know what I'm saying? You are now in the negative, brother. All that money gone like that. You built all your finances years, for years.
Lost it in a day.
Lost it in a day.
Not even in a day, in a few seconds.
And then
Right. Literally a roll of you lose, brother. They get that
Swipe
little,
your card.
they get the little king, take the chips. Move that away from your ass because that's not yours now, bud. Yep, you're finished.
This is not GTA. We're not playing blackjack.
See, that's what I mean. And this is kind of like, how?
And then they start going to debt, and then they start owing some powerful people, bro. Like,
Wasn't Bruno Mars a part of that too?
They said that was a rumor, but I could see some truth to it because that man is always there.
And he got billions and billions and billions of streams. You know how much money that is?
A lot. But I mean, come on, bro.
and he
Bruno
performed
Mars.
at the Super Bowl.
I mean, bro, come on. Bruno Mars is like, he's too talented to fail.
And does he have
Sadly.
like a residency in Vegas?
Residency?
Too?
Yeah, he does. And they
You know,
were
it's
they were
just-
jokingly saying, you got a residency so we can pay off that debt. I was cracking up. I was like, bro, we even know that to be true. This because that's not even how that works. But nah, I agree with both of you. I do think it's more like it gets worse as you get like more quote unquote in front of people. Because it's like we said, like this is something that we can really clown people for.
Right.
Like, man, you had all that money, you lost it, man. What? Because you don't really know, like, just because you lose money doesn't mean you're bad with money. But like a lot of stuff be happening, whether like you got a crazy girlfriend took all your money, or like you
But especially
bad business deal or whatever. And now I'm not saying like it couldn't have been avoided, because there are some shady things that people get into that they could have prevented with just using their. You know what I'm
but
saying?
it's such a
Tap in with that cash app twin. I'll turn that 200. I turn that 200 into 10 racks.
What you gonna say?
he said, just tap it with your credit card, and I promise we'll make you both rich.
Send your social through. Send your bank account through.
Yeah, please don't fall for
He
that.
said, send
bro.
your routing details through. Like,
I'm
all
telling you, I
that.
can flip it.
They say 10 will turn into 100.
Tenfold.
And the thing is, the only thing to think about when it comes to that is like, bro, he said he could turn my 200 to 10,000. If he could do that,
Why would he
why
asking
would
you
he
for
do
your
that for
money?
you? Why wouldn't he just keep that to himself
Right, exactly.
and keep flipping his money?
Silly, bro.
Why would he need
that's
$200
just
from
a
you?
lack of common sense, bro. Because like, how do you fall for something like that? No, nothing in life is free, bro. You know what I'm saying? Anybody willing to get you more than you can ever imagine, like this, is lying. Like when this phrase is too good to be true is probably the most realest thing I've ever heard. Whether that be from like a money scam like that, or a fine, whatever, talking about some, oh, well, bro, I'll slide over there right. Bro, I even have to try for real, man. She want to come over to my crib? Man, here's my low right now. Right.
STD.
Either
Itching and
STD
burning.
or you open the door. Hey, what up, Nick?
Shut up,
Oh,
man.
my, so stupid, bro.
Yep.
Oh, you thought I had a date for real? Right, shoot through your peephole.
You
bro.
ain't never had this girl come up to you ever.
And here she go now.
Just
And she loves you so bad.
randomly DMing you
I
out of
always thought you
nowhere.
were fine. Can I come over? Man, hell yeah. I ain't been a little minute. Drop the low. Boom, there you go. 7 niggas deep. Blasting through your door. Through your peephole.
Get on the ground.
So stupid, bro.
Nah, that's actually insane. Man.
Nah, but-
think about.
No, it is. It is.
And then we just passed Men's Mental Health Month,
Bro, yeah.
and now we sitting here talking about happiness and joy. It's right along with it. Hey, look, we was gone for a little minute. We backtracking.
Yeah, but that reminds me. I'm glad you said that. Do you think, how do you balance like celebrating like yourself and like your people with like being honest and like how hard life is? Like, do you find it easy to like balance like the difficulties of life with like other things that make you happy? Because I feel like for me, I need to have like boundaries to like process things. So like maybe a day or two out the week for just me, myself, and I, with whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do it, whether that be a weekend day or like a day after work. Don't hit me up for nothing because I'm not doing it. Not because I don't want to do
Literally.
it, but because like I think for me, like life be hitting hard at points. So for me to like process and not like spaz out on people, like because I'm so angry or annoyed or whatever, leave me alone, bro. Not on, like text me, hit me up, whatever, so I can get back to you. But no hour-long conversations unless I reach out to you. No favors. No, don't make me go. I'm not doing it.
You can't
I'm not
come
doing
over.
That.
I can't come get you. I'm not doing it. The spot. No, don't want to.
And I think people like take that personally sometimes, depending on who it is. Like
I was gonna say though, like it depends on who in your life that if you can really reach that. Because like I'm not gonna lie, like it's my bad, but like going through life, I really like I used to say that too. Like I just went like, bro, just give me a day or two to just me. But then like people in your life are not real. If they really care about you, like as much as they say they want you to have your time and stuff, they're not really about to let you have a whole day or two.
Heck no, they not.
I'm not saying let as in don't talk to me at all. Yeah. But I'm saying like if you hit me up and I'm slow to respond or I respond in a way you don't want me to, that kind of isn't your problem. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not the type of person that's like, if I feel something, I got to revolve it around you. Right. I don't care because it's about me, not you. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I go to work. I got to be devil's advocate now. As you two are both in relationships, is your girl really going for that?
Heck no, she's not going for that.
Mine is.
Hell no.
But that's what I mean. Like that's a boundary. That's a boundary that I will not let her cross. And I have, and I got annoyed about it. That I didn't necessarily express that. But that's the thing, like that's why I built the boundary because I was starting to get low key, like annoyed, not necessarily at her, but because it's like when you feel something and you want to have space, and this is what I'm saying, like I'm very stressed in a lot of different ways. I just don't always show it because like I know how to process it effectively. Yeah. So like more often than not, you will not see me like really bothered for real. I already have my time to deal with it. Yeah. So like if I don't have my time to deal with it and she, like this is my girl for example, wants to do a whole bunch of stuff, I'm gonna get overwhelmed and overstimulated. And then I might get annoyed depending on what it is we're doing, what she's talking about. I'm like, stop. Literally. I don't want to do that. Like, you got your days and set for when we can hang out, chill, talk about whatever you want. But today is not going to be that day.
They don't be feeling hurt even after you say that.
It's
even
not personal.
You've talked about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
oh my god.
Well, that's not. Well, if that's the case, that's not someone you want to deal with.
Have you tried that with your girl?
How many times have you had to sit down and be like, listen, we're gonna take this time. I get it. Listen, we're in a relationship. We're supposed to be around each other. You want to be around me all the time? Cool. Want to be around you all the time? All right. But after a certain point, I be telling people your relationship is like siblings for real. After you've been together for a while, it's like, leave me alone, son. Sometimes go to your space. Go to your space. I'm going to do what I do. It's cool if you want to call
personal.
me. It's fine if you want to sit on the phone, but I'm going to still do what I want to do. I'm going to hop on the game. I'm going to go enjoy my outside festivities if I want to. I'm going to go over and chill with the homie if I want to. I'm going to do all of that. Don't get upset. I need my time to do what I want to do. You need time to do what you want to do.
It's not personal.
To our viewers, because we actually have like a good amount of male and female viewers. Like, what would you advise to them at home? Like when you have that.
Please talk that out. Y'all need space. You need your own space to process things, to continue your own hobbies and your wants and your likes. You need time to do those things. And when you're in a relationship, it feels like, oh, we got to do everything together all the time. You don't have to do everything together all the time. You do not have to do that. And that's going to accept you more. If you aren't locked in like this, even the people that are locked in like this, you still need space to do the things that you want to do.
As someone that's not in, because I agree with you, because like when I talk to like female friends of mine and how they see it, it's like they, not to put my female friends on blast here, but most of them can't comprehend the fact like you don't want to be around them all the time. Damn. And I'm just like,
let me miss you a little bit.
The episode Achieving True Joy and Happiness, I think if you want to really achieve that, you got to be able to be happy on your own. So if you can't really do that, I don't think you're gonna be able to have true joy and happiness. Yes. I really don't.
No, that's real. That's a good point.
Power
Because
Just to
within.
spin it back around to the point of
The
time.
power within, literally.
he said the power
Be happy on your own. Because if you're not happy on your own, you're going to keep going to this person and be like,
No, for real.
they keep supplying my happiness, so I got to go over here. No.
But like, so what's the saying? You can't always say you can't help others if you can't help yourself. Like,
Yeah. And like you said, that's a great point because I feel like a lot of times people try and seek joy and happiness in other things or people or whatever, but it has to come from within here. That's why when people like meet somebody that makes them feel all these certain things, including joy, the minute that doesn't work or starts to falter, you start overanalyzing and start doubting yourself because you only have source of happiness truly from one source. You know what I'm saying? And that's dangerous, brother.
So,
Like,
ladies,
no.
when he wants to
How
be
do you
on the
feel-
game, let him be on the game.
Let him be on the game. Let him go outside and talk to his homies. Let him go enjoy the outside
And
festivities.
And men also, let is crazy. Do that.
Yeah.
Do not. Okay, and I say this with the utmost.
him the
I
space,
say
be
this.
like, you wanna
I say this with the utmost respect. My girl isn't quote unquote letting me do anything. I do and don't do things based off of respect for our relationship.
Yeah.
But her not letting me do what I want is
Big
nuts.
dog, I'm OG. I do what I want to do. What?
I mean, obviously,
consider it.
I respect her.
Right.
I respect her so much. There's things that she wants me to do that I will
said,
do.
"I'm the
Right.
head
But
of the
when
table."
I want to do
I'm the
something
prize.
genuinely, because I'm fine with compromise. Like I'll compromise any day of the week. However, if I want to relax and if I genuinely want to relax after a hard day and that doesn't involve her, she's not letting me relax on my own. I'm doing it whether you want me to or not. Is not fuck that.
She don't get,
I'm doing it.
she don't get
what
an
I wanna
attitude.
do.
She get an attitude. She be like,
She'll just say like it'll just be like okay, like a dry ass okay, and I'll be like that's fine. You know what I'm saying? You'll get over it because like what am I supposed to do?
literally.
I'm like, all right, babe, I'm depressed, but I'll come over to you because that's what you want.
Exactly.
No, I'm doing what I want, but like you know what I'm saying? It's fine to make compromises as well. That's it. I'm not saying just be disrespectful to your girl or your man, but I am saying if you feel a type of way for your happiness, for your own sake, do not compromise or fold on boundaries.
Yeah.
Do not do it because you're going to start
Maintain on
resenting the
boundaries.
person because you can't get over the hump of I really want to make her happy, but I'm really having a hard day. I know I'm having a hard day. Let me just brush that aside and go to her. Do not do that because the more you do that, it might be fine at first, but that's going to add up. You're going to resent her. Like, damn, this bitch can't let me do nothing. Nah, what the hell?
You keep
And though
bottling
you
it
should
up.
not do that. Yeah, exactly.
gonna explode.
Exactly. Do not do that. And shifting gears. Do y'all ever feel like holding in rage or exhaustion just to keep moving, like just to keep moving through the day? Because
that was a nice segue. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay.
hey, bro, I appreciate that. You know. But I mean, what do y'all think? Because I think for me, in the beginning of the day, I can already tell how the day is gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes stuff just adds up stupid, and like depending on where you're at. Like at work, I'm not gonna be like, man, what the? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna crash out at work because they sign my checks. I gotta live and pay these bills. But like but let's see, to me, like holding your anger and rage or exhaustion in a way where it's not effective to others, I can do that. As long as, like I was saying, I have time and a place to process and release it properly.
Can
Whether
I
that
ask
be
you a
on the
quick
game
question?
or whatever.
Which one do you think is worse though? When you're when you have the rage or when you're just exhausted? Which one do you think is worse?
I think exhaustion. I personally think exhaustion because at that point you don't care. Like you're just tired. It's like,
Are you the
man,
same
get out
way?
my way.
I was gonna say exhaustion too, because
Yeah.
when you're sleepy, think about when somebody messes with you when you're asleep.
You ready to kill. You ready to kill.
I don't care because ain't no way you just took me out of this Zen bliss to wake up and do some I don't care about.
Shoot,
I don't care about your feelings. I don't care about what you're about to say. I don't care about what you're about to do or need me to do.
That's true too, but I was talking more in the exhaustion where I just stopped caring. Now I'm at that point. People out there, if you get to a point where the person just says like I don't care to everything anymore, whether it's like you see them at a job, relationship, just walking through, like check on them, twin, because that means
That relationship, I don't care. Brother has been through it. He started hitting you with I don't care. You don't care.
Witnessing that, just know there's trouble. and you're gonna need to fix it. But
Yeah.
Well, the same thing with the like space and stuff. How you feel about sharing a bed? How you feel about sharing a room? You know how like you see your parents and stuff, and they sleep in the same room and stuff. But think about them, your grandparents, they had separate rooms. Well, your great grandparents had. Well, my great grandparents had their own rooms, both of them.
So here's the thing. I think that really doesn't matter. Like, I think traditionally, like, people look at something and they're like, well, that's how it should be. You should be in the same room. But I think if you understand you're self-aware in your relationship, like, if y'all want to have your separate rooms, by all means, do that. But I don't think there is a right or wrong answer to that.
I think it's like, yeah, it depends on your self-awareness and boundaries you set and how you go day to day.
If you're married,
my mom and dad, right? They sleep in the same room, but after work and stuff, my mom is usually downstairs with us, and my dad, because they got a TV in their room. It's the bedroom. My dad just be upstairs chilling in the master bedroom.
See, that's a beautiful thing.
And then obviously at nighttime they just kicking and talking to each other about their days and stuff in the master bedroom.
Should be.
And then my dad be coming.
He's like, that is not.
This man is preaching.
That's what I'm saying. You see?
And then my dad would come downstairs to say what up, hit us with a cute few jokes here and there, and just ask us how's it going. Then he'll be going back to chill upstairs.
Well, see, my parents are the same way though, and I think, and this, I'm not gonna lie, like,
because my dad's more the introverted one out the two. Like, as far as like when it comes to like us, like, perfect example, Friends, right?
Right.
Like, my dad's gotten better at it now, but my mom will be the one to remember all my friends' names. She'll be like actually there, like joking with you. My dad, he'll hit you with the, hey, what's up? How you doing? And just leave us alone. Not that he doesn't care, but that's not just his his
not
speed.
style.
That's just not his speed. But now he'll like have a conversation and everything.
Tight.
But yeah, I just think it just depends on like you said, your self-awareness, your boundaries. But yeah, I think that's how they did it.
Oh, Mister, I'm gonna do what I want. Was over there.
Well, I mean,
how it should be. How it should be.
That is because here's what I've learned and witnessed, bro. I think part of, and we should have talked about this on the marriage episode, to be honest. Yeah. But I do think one essential thing that makes marriages last a long time, and I can like shout out my parents because they've been married. I think their wedding anniversary is like on the July 20 something.
Okay.
Maybe. And that's 20 years dealing with one person and all their, all their baggage, all that. And the reason, and I've observed, is when they get home, if one's having a rough day or a bad day, oh, hey, how you doing? Bye.
Back off.
Right. And then, because
leave me alone.
My dad, because like my dad has his area, my mom has her area. And like Brendan was saying, like, whatever they got to talk about later, they can do that later. But like, they're not all up in each other's face when they get back home.
You see,
and I don't want to, nobody should want to do that.
Give you the space. You obviously need space. You're upset. What is me being there going to do to help you not be upset? I'm not about to grab your Mondays, like I said.
Or just decompress, or just to decompress, bro.
Right.
That's it. Just decompressing. Like, and it don't matter who it is to me. Like, after work, I need at least 30 minutes to decompress my mind. And then I can talk to whoever I want to talk to. Whether that be her or him or whoever. It don't matter. It don't matter.
You seen that poster there? It was like, why do guys be sitting in the car for an hour when they get out? Literally, that's when they sit in the car for an hour when they get off work, or when they sit in the bathroom for like over 10 minutes and they just in there for like 30 minutes. Literally just chill, because it's chill. I get to decompress. I get to do what I want. I'm sitting here mindlessly doing what I need for this time and space for me to, like you said, deal with those emotions. I can't deal with these emotions if you're always here. You're always there. You're not going to like it. You're not going to like it.
Right. It's a lot. And
Go ahead, Joe. You want to
go ahead.
I was just about to ask, how was it for the female side?
Dime.
I think she's.
We need you. We need you for this next segment for Josiah. And we're just going to lead to the last part for you.
Okay. Oh, the sun's out.
I'm dead. Welcome our special guest, Dime, everybody. She's back again.
Welcome.
Sorry, what were we going to say?
It's the lovely Dime.
So we were talking about relationship, and you know how in the beginning of the relationship, it's, I want to be together all the time. I wanna be. Why is that? Why is it I want to be
the
with you
honeymoon
all the
phase.
time?
The honeymoon phase.
What is it like? Oh, perfect. We're together now. I can just spend every second with them.
Yeah.
I'm saying y'all don't, because you
now-
have your own space, and you know when people get in your space, you're like, why are you in my space for?
Yeah, you do be wanting your own time.
Even in the honeymoon though.
No.
That's what when does that end?
That's what
because
the
it never
disconnect
ends. It's always we're together from now till forever.
Well, it depends on how you look at space. Like, what is space?
Leave me alone.
Literally.
Yikes,
Leave
why are
me
you saying
alone.
this? I don't like, that's so mean. I don't like that. It's so mean.
So the example
Oh,
we're giving, right?
Please.
This is past the honeymoon phase, right?
Oh,
This
okay,
is
then that's
past-
different because you both
When
are.
is it over? When is the honeymoon over?
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, I want to hear first.
So I was gonna say the example we're giving is like, say, long day of work. Let's say this was your off day, right?
Okay.
He comes home. You can tell like he's in a bad mood, but like, let's just say,
Or not even a bad mood, but like he just
He's
looks
just
tired.
He just doesn't
He's
look
just tired.
himself.
Yeah,
Like
he's
he's not.
just-
It's not his. Like if he's like uppity, like high
Yeah.
energy. He's not that right now. And he just says like, babe, I'm gonna get to you. Let me just get like 30 minutes to an hour. Just
Yeah.
let me be me. What
Does
would
he
be your
say
first?
that?
No, he doesn't say that.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm like,
You see
gonna
he's
comfort
tired.
him.
You see he's tired. He walked in the crib.
I
He's
think
tired.
he's
He put his
upset.
stuff
Let's get
down.
both perspectives.
Play.
Okay,
Let's
got
say
you.
one where he says that and one here he does.
Yeah.
Okay, he
What's
doesn't.
gonna be your reaction?
My first thing is to comfort him. Be like, what's going on? What's wrong? Like, I'm wanting to be your peace.
I'm cool. I just need to chill real quick.
I'm going to still ask him, like, what's going on?
I just need to chill real quick. Let me go to the room. I just
Okay,
need
is
to
there
chill.
anything that I can do for you?
I just need to chill real quick. I need to go to the room.
I just want to make sure you're good.
He said, I'm
I'm
good.
good.
I just need to chill.
I just need to chill real
You
quick. I
just
need to go to the
exposed
room.
problem.
Exactly.
Exactly. Come on, bro.
Us girls
You
are
just
girls.
exposed the problem. He said what he wanted.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? I mean, are you sure?
But just to
And
make
this,
sure.
and that, and this, and
Just to
that.
make sure, because
Dime, why-
say like some people, that's not really what they really be wanting.
Right.
They be like, are you sure?
I'm not going.
I
Are
only
you
know.
sure?
I think that's.
Are you
I only
sure?
know women
Like,
that do that. I only know women that do that.
Only-
The
see,
But
men-
sometimes
you-
after the third time, they might open up.
Okay, type.
Because it depends.
But that's forcefully though.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily opening up because they want to open up. That's
Yeah.
opening up. Get off my back.
So you can
I'm
leave
telling
me
you.
alone.
But sometimes in that case scenario, everyone has done it. Like when I was just like, no, I don't want to talk about it. No, I don't want to talk about it. And then it's like the
see,
third
you're
time.
you're still thinking from a woman's perspective because a lot of
Yeah.
times women say things that they don't mean.
That's
More
true.
often than not,
Yeah,
You ask her, you be like, babe, what's wrong? She'll be like,
why,
nothing. The
Dime,
third time you ask her, she'll be like,
Dime,
well, it was just
like-
my
But guys
time
do
and my
the
work.
same
but
thing
Dime,
too.
hear me out though. Hear me
I'm
out.
listening.
Hear me out though. How many straight men do you know are lying about being wanting to relax on their own? I'm just being honest because most straight guys don't do that. Like they're gonna be like, I'm chilling. I just want to get on the game. That's
Then,
it. That's
yeah.
it. They're not saying that I'm chilling. I'm just gonna get on the game.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, wait, are we?
I said I'm chilling. I'm getting on the
coming
game.
over?
Like,
Is he coming
I just
over?
wanted to tell you. All right, it's not like that. It's not like that.
But
Now-
sometimes you will open up. Like if your girl asks you, like, "What's wrong?" You're like, "Nothing. What's wrong?" And then it's like, "All right, so X, Y, and Z happened."
Yeah, but that's not. But
Sometimes.
again, that's not a comfort.
that's-
That's not a comforting way of me revealing that. That's
Okay.
more of just being like, okay, I'm going to tell you, but only because you keep asking, and I
Yeah.
don't want to talk about
Right.
it because you won't stop.
But is
I
this
will
the
do
first
it.
time this happened, or has this happened often?
I'll say, like in this hypothetical, I'd say, what is it? Like,
how often would you first off, would you agree? Would you want your partner to act like that? Like, would you rather him? Like, if he's having a bad day, how would you want it to be with you? Let me say, like, would you want him to just,
tell you, or would you want him to be like, or do you
Or
want
would
to
you
read
be
the
wi-
situation?
like, yeah?
Well, I was gonna say something before that. Of course, I want him to tell me what's wrong so I can fix
Like
it.
let's say regardless he tells you, does it have to be like right then and there, or can he come back to you like later in the day?
Well, that's why I wanted to go back because it's like, whose house are we at?
Our house.
Oh, we're together.
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay.
He just walked in the door. It's a hard day at work. I need to go chill.
Okay. How long has this relationship been?
Let's just say like
Because those matter.
3
That's
years.
why I said
Let's
how
say
long.
3 years.
That's why I
Let's
said
say
how
3
long is the
let's-
honeymoon.
Let's just say, yeah.
3 years total, a year of living together in the same
that's
house.
different. So I can understand if it's within like a year or two, but 3 years in, okay, I already know he don't want to talk right now. I'm about to make him some food, but I still want to make him food just in general, even if it's been within a year or two.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that's smooth.
he's mad. I really be wanting to know, like, are you mad at me or are you mad at the world? Because that can be a thing.
No,
That can be a thing because
that-
it's like, dang, like, what's going on? Like, you come home mad. You're not happy to see me. Oh, my goodness. Like, what did I do? Because I don't know what's going on because you're coming in mad.
Right.
So it's like, from us women's perspective, why we ask, like, are you sure you're okay? Are you sure, like, what's wrong? It's because it's like, is it us or is it the world? Because you can be mad at something else, or you can be mad at me earlier. I don't know what I did until you tell me. But if you tell me like I ain't mad at you, I just want this, then it's like, oh, okay.
Okay. Well, as long as there's explanation.
As long
then-
as you know
Yeah.
you're not
As long
the
as there's
culprit.
explanation.
As long
Okay,
as
so
you're
that-
not mad at me, I just
That
want to
makes
know.
yeah,
are
that
you
makes
mad
sense
at me?
because I feel like a lot of times like
Now, how do you want him to act if you're the mad one coming home?
I want him to tell me that what's going on.
No, I said
Like,
no,
if you're the
no,
one- like, if
no,
you're the
no,
one-
Roles are reversed.
Tell me
The
right
roles are
now what's
reversed.
No,
going
the roles
on?
are reversed though. Say you're the mad one
Oh,
coming
okay.
home.
There we go.
How
Let's-
do you want him to react?
Keep
Okay.
asking. Keep asking
Or, like,
while
if
I'm
he's-
upset.
right.
So, no, like play the
Keep
scenario.
asking
Like,
me,
you
beg
come in,
me.
you come in home mad, and I'm like, babe, what's wrong? Like, what's going on? I can tell that you're mad.
Yeah, I can want, depending on what I'm mad about, I can want to tell him, be like, X, Y, and Z is going on, or I cannot tell him at the moment and just be like,
Well, let's go with the classic situation. You're mad
I'm-
at me.
I'm mad at you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I come home and I'm mad at my man.
Yeah.
Dang, how do I answer that? Okay.
He
What
says
did he
like, I
do
can
to
tell
make me
that you're.
mad?
I can tell that you're mad. Like, what's going on? Like,
Okay, I'm mad at you.
Yeah.
For me, I'm so different. Y'all not gonna like what I gotta say. Say what you have to say.
When does this? when does the space come in? Are you a person that would be like,
Yeah.
I think we need our space? Or
Are
do
you
feel
a
like-
person
or
that
do you-
needs? Yeah, that's a good question. Are you a person that
Sometimes-
needs?
Sometimes
space
that's why
when
it's
you're
like,
mad?
what are we mad about?
Okay, so out of 100%, what is sometimes?
Like, did we just get
Like
into a
80% of the
disagreement?
time, I want to be around you. 90% of the time, I want to be around
I
you.
mean, me wanting, I mean, I want to be always be around you. That's just a woman thing to be around her man.
So-
But
so
I do
personal
want my own
space?
space.
but is that on your time or is that like just because I feel like there is a different dynamic. Like women only want their own space when they have something going on.
Yeah.
But like when men want space, more often than not, it's because we just need time for our minds to be decompressed. Y'all want time because y'all are either you've been with your man too long in your head or you have something else to do.
But no, well,
Like if my girl could be here right now, she would, but she's taking a nap or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like
She's here
it's
to be
just
supportive.
it's just because she's doing something else that she's not with me.
But
But
let's
if she could
answer-
be with me all the
but
time,
That
she
is
would.
true.
let's answer her scenario.
That's
What-
so true.
Let's answer her scenario. What could have possibly a dude have done to like get her mad at this point? What would you say?
Yeah, because you know, as
let's
girls.
say-
Let's just, all right. Let's say he forgot. Let's just say he forgot like
Something important coming
like,
up,
like
and
an
you've been-
important event that you
And you've
keep
been
bringing
reminding
up.
him for like weeks.
Oh,
Let's not say weeks.
okay. I
Maybe
would
like
have to
2
think of
weeks.
something.
Yeah.
Okay, so say it's like what? Like our anniversary or something?
No, let's just say it's like you have a new business, like, and you're having like a, I guess celebration. Y'all did like 100K that year or whatever. I'm just making it up. Like, let's just say it's like something for your business that
Okay.
you wanted him to be there
Yeah,
to
the
support
content
you,
pops
and
off.
he
He's about to
forgot.
have an event for it, and you want him to pop out with you, celebrate.
And he forgot.
And like you come home expecting him to be kind of ready, and then he's just on the game, just in regular clothes.
What you mad for? We landed.
Yeah, so he's mad at me.
No, you're
No,
mad.
you're
at
mad
her.
at him.
mad at
You're mad at
Because
him
he didn't
because
show
he
up.
forgot.
Okay, because I didn't show up and I forgot about what's going on.
No, he
forgot.
He's in the wrong.
Yeah, he's
You're,
in the
now
wrong.
you're the. Now I'm saying
So
you're the mad
you
one.
needed him to come to this event, and he
Okay.
didn't come to the event.
What you gonna do?
Dang.
Stab him? Hopefully
No.
not.
or he wasn't ready for the
Yeah,
event.
or he wasn't ready.
Yeah,
for
so
it.
it's
you come
something.
home and you're
So
ready to
it's
leave,
something really
and he's not
important to
dressed.
you that he's not ready for at all, and he knows about it. You
Yeah.
reminded him, but he forgot.
Yeah.
and you're mad.
Yeah.
That's the situation.
Dang. I'm trying to put myself in a situation that I won something or like
Miles, how does this go?
I would be mad.
She
I
would be.
But
Yeah,
I'm
she
trying
would
to
be-
figure out how I would react. Like, of course, I'm going to be upset.
Would
but
you
it's
express
like-
that? Sorry. So
yes, as soon as I see him.
So that's where it's like, are you gonna engage him right away, or are you gonna sit like?
But
Get
that's
home
a
and
different
then-
situation, though. Say if it's just like something at work, or say your friend pissed her off, or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, it's gonna be a different reaction. It's not gonna be. Let me tell him what's going on. It's I'm a.
But how do you guys do? Like, say you guys had like won something, or like it was an important day, and she didn't show up.
I don't care. That's mainly just I don't care because me I know I'm not gonna be on time to everything and stuff like that, and just life be happening. So I don't be like want to be like. I needed you and you wasn't there. And
I think it just
I'll be
depends.
fine.
I think it just depends on. I think it just depends on the person. Like me, as everyone in this room knows, I am very punctual. I hate being late. I hate when people are late when I want something to happen. So if she was late after I told her, she's just gonna piss me off. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like that, and I'll be like, don't even talk to me, bro.
That's
But
how-
did she aware? Like, were you aware?
Now it
that she
depends.
would
It
be
depends
late?
on her reasoning for being late.
Yeah.
Or if she
Or
even
can't make
shows
it.
or can't make it.
Yeah.
Like if it's something serious, I'm not petty up because that's just me though. Like
Yeah.
I'm very understanding. So like if it's a solid reason, I do not care.
He said
If you knew full well
punctuality.
and you knew you were supposed to be there,
Be
and they're like,
punctual.
oh, I forgot. I mean, or I'm getting ready late. Those aren't good enough excuses for me. You're just gonna piss
Right.
me off.
And the thing was, I never was like that, bruh. I was never late. I always used to be on time. And then I'm telling you, after like a certain time, it was just like, shh. Now I'd be like 5, 10.
there's
Anything else.
usually-
But work, I show up on time. Don't matter. Everything else, I just be late. And I just be like, my fault, son. How dare you show up 10 minutes after? Like, bro, come on.
I'm used to certain people like him, for example, so that don't really bother me.
No,
but like,
I understand though.
yeah,
You
like,
should be punctual. You should show up on time. But I'm saying like, dang, I already feel bad too. I know you wanted me to show up. Why does that sting so
Yeah, is
bad?
it intentional or?
Yeah, why does that make you so mad though?
Because you
I'm
want-
asking you for like because you're saying like you're a punctual person. You like people to show up on time. You need to be there on time. My girl the same way. And I just can't be.
It's more of
I
a
just
respect
can't.
thing.
because like, okay, Josiah, like think of it this
I mean,
way.
feel
Think
bad.
of it this way.
I
Like,
think it's more of a respecting and showing that you, because I'm also the same way. Like,
Yeah, I know
I
someone
can
that
show,
does
I
the
can
same.
show up late to places, and like, it's not like I'm trying to show up late. It just
Yeah.
naturally happens.
Yeah.
But like, I do understand. Like, to answer your question, I'm gonna answer both y'all's
Yeah.
questions. For your incident, like, if it's something serious, my
Yeah.
girl didn't show up for. If we're doing the roles reversed, me, I'm a person like if I'm mad, I try not to. I'm gonna like chill out for a little bit to myself, and then after I'm like cool, okay, then I'm gonna come back and be like, you know, we had this thing, right? Like you weren't there, type shit. And then we're
Yeah.
gonna talk about it. And like I said, if you have a valid reason for not showing up, then I'm cool.
Cool.
Now,
Yeah.
if you have a dumb reason, I might have to chill out a little bit again, and then we can talk about it later.
Yeah, understandable.
But so for us being late,
Yeah.
I try like if it's something important, like let's say recently in May I went to a wedding. They all know me from being late. But your wedding, I'm not about to be late for.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I say, I might come in like say if you say come in at 4:15, I might be there at like 4:13, just in the back chilling. But I'm gonna make sure I'm like there
Yeah.
on time. But I think it's just to show that you care enough to like make it on time.
well, that's
Say
what I
it's
was gonna say.
Tuesday. Say it's Tuesday, and she's telling you to show up at her crib at 6:00, and you show up at 6:10.
I'm gonna tell. Well, here's the thing.
What the fuck are you doing? I need to show up at 10.
Hold
I
on,
don't care.
But
Oh
let-
my
let-
gosh.
if you
Guys
just-
do that.
well, let me say this, Joe.
Guys
I
do
think
that.
But
does
for,
that
but
piss you
for
off?
something little
Why?
like that,
It doesn't
are you
piss me
really-
off. Let me correct myself. It doesn't piss me off, but it's like if you say you're going to be here at 6, what is this? Are you just coming to my house at 6, or do we have to be?
Like
That's what I'm saying.
But it's
You just
still-
want me to come over at
But if
6.
you if you're coming to my house at 6 and it's 6:10, I'm gonna be like, what were you doing? And you'd be like, oh, I was running late because of traffic, or I forgot this at the crib, so I had to go back and get it. Oh, okay.
Okay, so right there, pause. That happened Monday. That happens again Tuesday.
Well, why
He
were
shows
you
up
late
at 6:10 again.
Why were you late again? But are you always on time?
No.
Oh, well, if you're never on time, then I can.
That's what I'm saying.
But see, that's
what I'm saying.
that's the thing.
And it's,
But
it's
if
not
you're the type of
important.
person
It's
that's
never
always
important.
on time at 6 o'clock, it's like, well, what are you doing?
But see,
But that's what I'm saying.
Why
It
were
don't
you
be
late if
important.
you're
It's not
always on
important
time?
event.
It's not. No, that's the thing. Like,
you
it's
just
not-
want to
But
hang
that's
out.
me.
But it's not-
I'm
it's
never
not-
on time.
But see,
like,
but
let
that's-
it be an event. I'm on time, but let it like, oh, I'm supposed to be ready. Like you're
But-
picking
but
me up
Joe-
at 6.
but Josiah-
I'm not ready till 6:05.
But Josiah,
Right.
He'll
I
be
think,
mad, but I'm like, you know me, I'm just a girl.
But Josiah,
I'm
bro,
getting ready.
I think it just depends on the person. You might not care, but someone like me will.
But
you know what I'm saying?
so
it's not
that's
intentional.
you invite me
like,
over
but
at
that's the-
6,
but that's
and
what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
come till
But-
6:10. You're
But
gonna be like,
no. But that's what I'm saying. I know you, so
Yeah.
like, I think it just depends on. It depends on what it is. If the
Yeah.
other person's cool with it, I'm cool if you're late because I know you're late.
And we're
I'm cool
also-
if
But
he's late.
spin
And
that
we're
though.
also-
And we're also
But spin that. I know you're time conscious.
yeah.
Yeah.
Why did I show up late?
Because you just show up late.
That's what
and
I'm-
I can accept. But I can accept that.
But
Some
remember,
people cannot.
That's the
what I
flip.
mean.
That's what she comes at on the flip. She'd be like, but you know I'll be timely. You know I'll be punctual. You know I want you here at 6 o'clock. Why don't you show up at 6? You don't care? It's not that I don't care. You know I'll be late. You know I don't come on time. So why you be like,
because
mad
being
at me every
late,
time I don't
but
show
see,
up?
that's the thing. The problem with you late motherfuckers is y'all always make it seem like, oh, I'm late just because I'm late. Bro, leave earlier. Leave earlier. I
telling
hate
my
that excuse.
ADHD,
I hate
brother,
that
I'm
excuse.
telling you.
I hate that excuse. Well, I'm just late. I just be late. If you're late, that's
Yeah.
fine. If you're late, that's fine. But you niggas act like you're not doing any. You're doing so much before.
Right.
Leave earlier. Leave
I'm telling
earlier.
you, it's just
Leave
my brain.
earlier.
I plan on leaving on time. I plan on doing everything
I
on
know
time.
it. I know
But when
it.
it
I
comes
don't.
down to it, you're just like, fuck.
Well then, don't be mad if the other person's annoyed that
I
you're
don't
late.
be mad. I'm just be like,
Well,
dang.
I'm just saying.
I tried.
Well, I'm just saying,
This is
like,
so funny.
I'm just saying. All right, we get way off
real
topic.
life.
We get way off topic.
No,
We
this
get
is
way
real
off topic.
life.
We get way off topic.
So I'm saying to go back to it, it's Wednesday. You're gonna be like, nigga, it's 6:10.
I'm gonna put my 2 cents on that, and then I'm gonna go back to our main topic. So with that, I understand, because me and you, I think we're like the same. Like, we have a person that be like, be ready at 6. And I'd be like, okay, I can do it. But then I overstayed in the shower for a little bit too long. And I'm like, now he's right here waiting. And I'm like, oh crap, I gotta grab my stuff and hurry up and go. Now I'm
Right.
rushing.
Are you saying you're gonna be late?
I know I'm
No.
trying. I'm not.
I don't say
I'm
nothing.
trying to perfectly be on time.
See, that's another annoying thing, though,
I
bro.
don't think-
I'm
Like,
trying my best to be
I
on
don't even
time. Wait a second. I'm trying my best to be on time, but knowing this person, they know they're a tedious timing
Yes.
person. However, they'll still forgive me, but of course, like when I get in the
Yeah.
car, when they come over and be like, you know, you was late. I'm like, I know.
Yeah.
My bad.
No,
Every
that's what I'm
every
saying.
time
I
they're
don't
gonna be
know.
like, you late again. You late again. You're late. Did you get in the car late again? It's 6:05. It's 6:10.
In their defense, they're a time person, so you got to know them. You got to know, like, all right, they are a 6 o'clock person, so you need to be ready by 6 o'clock. Don't have them waiting more than 10.
That's why I spun it on Miles. I was like, so the flip side of that.
But have
know
you
you're
ever
late.
been on time though? Like, have you been
To
ready?
events that I'm supposed to show up.
But have you, just in
I
general,
do.
have you?
He
I
is.
said
He
to
is.
events that I'm supposed
no,
to be
but
at.
to her.
Yeah, I said things that are important. I'm there. If it's just we're hanging out,
All right, back to the main point.
All right. Well,
I can understand a few times, but not every time. So work on that. But to the main point, because you did ask me questions about like walking in or being upset and things like that. It depends on the day and situation and where you guys are at. Because say you guys are on good terms and you be like, oh, I'm so mad, da 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 da. Or you can just be like, no, I don't want to talk right now.
That's
Because
fair.
it just depends on the day, and sometimes there be times where you do lash out as soon as you see them, and there be times where you do be like, I don't want to talk right now. I'll talk to you later. Because then it's like y'all both know something needs to be talked about, and then boom, we finally talk about it. So not
Yeah.
every time that happens.
yeah, and that.
she said we're the same person. Actually, you're crazy. Work on that. Next question.
But like,
That's insane.
I'll be late, but still work on it.
Nah, definitely
At
should
least
though.
apologize or
Right.
like make up for it.
Yeah.
Something.
But make up for it all the time, just like how I know they're a punctual person.
No.
They should know I'm late,
What's
right?
the next? What was the main point?
So I was asking because the only reason why I asked that question
Do better.
is because I think
will, my
that a
fault.
lot of times, like when you're going through something and you don't feel happy,
Yeah.
especially when you're like, let's just say you're stuck. Let's say in your hypothetical,
Okay.
your dude is in a job he really doesn't like. He gets decent, good money or whatever
Wait,
doing
let's say
it.
he is in a job that he likes. Let's do that.
Well, no, I said I want to say he's not
for the
because he's
scenario.
not happy in it.
Yeah, for the scenario.
I don't want that. I can't vision it.
But that's the thing, like,
But
okay,
sometimes you just gotta do what you
sometimes-
gotta do,
but you
though.
don't know that though. You don't really know that though.
Why hasn't he opened up to me and tell me that?
Because Don, you're getting away from the point.
Okay.
Let's just say
love women.
I'm just a girl.
let's just
we love
say
women.
hypothetically, you don't know that he doesn't like his job. Okay, let me say it like this. He tolerates his job.
Yeah.
He has his moments where he really likes it. He has lots of moments where he doesn't.
Okay.
He comes home. He's not really feeling all happy at work because let's just say he didn't meet his quota or whatever, hypothetically.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, him not wanting to talk is not necessarily because he's mad at you or mad at the world, but because he's just not happy in life at this point. And not everyone's going to. So that's why I'm saying, like, more often than not, that is the case.
Yeah.
So when I say, and this is where I'm going to transition to the question I wanted to ask you earlier, what does real joy for you, not for the camera, like I know you and Keon do your thing with, content and all that. What does like real joy look like in your life right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Like at this second?
Like at this very point in time, what does real joy look like for you, like off camera?
Believe it or not, you never know what people are going through. And so
Right.
you literally can have something drastically happen yesterday, and then today you got to come in and act like nothing happened.
Right.
Literally.
Right.
And
right.
so that's literally how I do. Like, I do not let people see what I'm going through. Like, even last month and the month before, it's like I only open up to certain people to let them know, like, look, this is what I'm going through.
Yeah.
But seeing y'all, I'm not about to tell y'all what just happened to me.
Right.
Well, yeah.
So it's hard. If you would have asked me this a month before, I would have a different answer. But since I am in therapy and I have a counselor,
Yeah.
I have a different perspective on things, on how I used to be and how I used to tolerate. Even with coming in, just burntly bursting at him, now I'm able to just, okay, you said you need time. I need to listen. I need to accept that.
Yeah.
You say you want to be here at 6. Okay, I need to get ready 2 hours before, knowing me that I'm going to
Right.
be late. And now it's like, okay, you're upset right now. I don't know what it is. You just informed me you're upset. So let me be an adult. Let me be a woman and respect your time. Because if the shoe was reversed, I would want the same. Like, me having that perspective now. My joy and my peace, I'm actually happy. I'm, like, really happy in life right now. Like, even when the bad things happen to me, I look at this as like, what is this teaching me? What did I learn?
Yeah.
What did I gain? But besides that, I can tell you today is July 13th?
As of this day,
12.
yes, 12.
12, I've been happy every single day. Every day. I've been smiling. I have not been complaining. I've been getting up, making my bed. Like, I've just been happy. I've been doing daily habits and just keeping my mind clear and happiness. So I'm happy. But
That's-
everyone goes through life.
Yeah.
Life is a piece of shit and it's a game. You just got to make it to the next level. It's like Mario. You keep fucking up, you keep failing until you get to that pole and it's like, all right, I'm safe.
Right.
Now I
right.
gotta go, and then I gotta get into the dungeon. It's like, hold on, it's a lot, but you just gotta keep going to the next level.
Nice. Well, that's a beautiful way to look at it because I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of times people don't look at it in the sense of things are happening for them, even the good and bad, but rather to them in the sense of something bad is happening to me. Why is this happening to me rather than, okay, life happens to everybody. My struggles or my afflictions might be bad to me, but to someone else, like that's probably nothing.
That's
But it's
me.
just like the way
That
you
was
it's just the way you look at things. And I think like real joy in that is having faith in something bigger than yourself to get you going. Because a lot of times people are sad and mad and angry at life because they don't really have anything to live for in the grand schemes of like, okay, my purpose in life,
Right.
my family, like my friends, what I want to get out of life, all these other different things, you know what I'm saying? And I think when you don't have that, it makes things seem like it's happening to you rather than it's like, okay, this is building me up for something like the purpose like God has for me. You know what I'm saying? So I think in that way, real joy to me is understanding that, like knowing that God didn't just make you for no reason. Like you have a purpose on earth, whether it's helping somebody across, like, you know, because even one conversation can change someone's whole life and perspective.
Literally.
Bro. So like if you can do that, then you're not a waste. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not just here for no reason.
I feel
so
like,
I think
not to cut
that's
you
real.
off, I feel like people can still have that because I have that. But then I was also depressed.
Yeah.
So there be days where sunshine, joys, and then there's days where I cannot even get out of bed.
Yeah.
I can't.
And it's definitely a balance. for
Yeah,
sure.
and so it's not like I don't think like, oh, since I don't have that joy, I do have it. But right now, because since this is tragically happening to me right now, I'm only focusing on this. And yeah, I know I can be focusing on what makes me happy, the sunshines and rainbow. But right now, this is the priority that's hurting me right now. So
Right.
But see, the
I
difference
focus on
between
that.
the difference between you and then someone that doesn't have like internal joy is the fact that a lot of times, sadly, they choose the other way out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes there is no way to get out of that because they don't have something that makes them happy.
Yeah.
You do have days where you're happy. So because you do have days you're sad, it's always a balance between back and forth. But at the same time, you also have something internal that you know makes you happy.
Yeah.
And I think when you don't have that, it's easier to shift into the mindset of, well, this is just some BS. Like, my life is trash. I'm depressed. I don't got nothing going on because you don't have anything. And even if you do, like, it might not be something that's actually fulfilling you. Because some people, like,
But is that-
do things that make them happy that doesn't really make them happy. It's just a distraction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What were you asking?
I was to say, but is that joy or is that just having mental fortitude?
That's exactly what I was
Because I
gonna
was gonna
say.
say because you guys are both right, but I just think you guys are describing something like
Talk
what
about it,
she's
twin.
describing is someone that has mental fortitude. It's just that because like even if you're depressed and you know you have that, like you said, that internal joy and that it's there, she's looking at it because she has the mental fortitude as some like her depression. She's looking after is towards. She's looking at her the thing that's making her depressed and down as obstacle that she's going to overcome. That's what she's describing it. In your
just stuck.
scenario, to me at least, you're describing someone that whose mental fortitude is not up, and he's like he's looking at he or she or they are looking at the thing that's making them as sad as the next person, as like something that's obsolete and complete, and they can't fight back from.
Right.
Well, I think there's an adjacent, like it's like an adjacent because with joy, like what is joy to y'all? Like, let me just start with that first before I say
My thing is, well, before we go into what joy is for the person, I understand being, having joy and being happy and wanting to be happy. But in some days, it just be like, I'm sad. I'm sad. I'm hurt. Things aren't going right. Things aren't going right now. Let me be Job and put my sackcloth on and put ash on my head because things ain't going wrong.
Right.
Everything's going wrong right now.
But I feel like
I got this big bill and my girlfriend just broke up with me and the kid not mine. And you can be sad. You don't gotta be joyful all the time. Every day is not joyous.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. But even if you're going through seasons, like that doesn't necessarily mean you're not a joyful person. That's
Right.
why I say it's an adjacent because even though you have days where you're sad, like would you consider yourself a happy person?
I say for the most part. I
Would you
try to
consider
wear a
yourself a
smile.
happy person?
Yeah, I'm
Would you
happy.
consider yourself a happy person?
Yeah.
Seriously,
We just
bro,
have our
I'm just
moments.
asking.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
it. We just have our
that's what I'm
moments.
saying. Like having
And when those
having
moments come,
when you
They
have
come real hard.
when you have those moments, I'm not saying like it's taking away like you have to be joyful through those moments. I'm saying like what defines a person is their overall character and perspective on how they view things. Not necessarily the fact that you have those moments of like, because I would say I'm a happy person overall. Now, do I go through a lot of bull stuff? Yes.
Yes.
But like, and I have days where I'm pissed off and depressed and like anxious and all that for days. It's not even just
Literally.
like one day this, happy next. It'd be 4 days straight. I'm
Yes.
like, this is some bullshit.
When it rains,
but like
it
overall,
pours.
it's like that's not my character. Like you have to know who you are too,
Right.
though. A lot of people don't know who they are, so they don't know whether they're happy or not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
How
saying?
do you
It's kind
deal
of just
with
like
that when you're dating someone?
that That's a good question. Same with that. In your space.
That's the space thing.
Well, boundaries. Boundaries. Because I think
How can you tell them nicely and you're fucked up right now?
Well, see, that's the thing. Like,
You just like
you have to know your part. You have to know your partner for one. You have to know like how they can help you, and vice versa. Like, how can I help myself? How can she help me? How can I help him? Like, whatever.
But do you have to help your partner if they're going through something?
No.
And would you want them to unload
because
every time?
sometimes helping is not helping. Because some people need to. Like for me, I get the best help from my partner when she leaves me alone because I can process things on my own. I can talk to her. And share, and that's what I need her for. Mm-hmm. But overall, that's not like my go-to thing because I'm a very self-aware person, and I know sometimes for me it's just decompressing, praying, writing, working out, something that makes me feel good.
Give me some time.
Get the dopamine up. You know what I'm saying? And then I can discuss with her later. Mm-hmm. I think what people like fail to realize is like when you communicate with your partner, you have to be clear on what you need from them when you're struggling. Like what you might need is different from what I might need. What he might need is different from what I might need. So it's like our girls might act accordingly based off what we need from them. Like Josiah might need his girl to like, you know, give him a massage or some shit. I don't know. Right. I might need my girl to just like let me process what I'm going through for 30 minutes and then talk later. It just entirely depends. Yeah. So for me, it's like when I'm having these moments of like where I don't feel happy or joy, like joyous, I kind of just first realize what the problem is. Because if you don't know what's bothering you, it's hard to even process and fix it anyway with a partner.
Back to the question that she asked earlier, does she know this? Is he coming in and saying these things? Yeah. Are you a person to have the emotional capacity to walk in and be like, hey, babe, I'm sad today. I don't feel well.
Because he don't.
Do you think I could go into the room and chill for about an hour to decompress? Or are you just like, not finna say nothing, about to go in the room and tell her I need to chill?
Yeah, like how do you, like, because, you know, as women, we're so emotional. So we know you guys are.
I mean,
I know that's right.
Good.
We love y'all.
That's
no lie.
No wrong with it.
Because something that, like I said, is either are you mad at me or are you mad at the world? But it's like, yeah, you guys said exactly what you said. Right. I just need some space right now. But it's like, I feel hurt because you don't even want to come to me for comfort. You don't even feel like I'm valuable enough to even be your piece. Like, you know, so it's like, how would you even want to make sure I'm okay, even though you're not, you're mad at me? Like, you know?
Dime, I think that what you just described is something that I won't even just say women. I think a lot of people misconstrue this for personal reason because what you just said is something that you feel. Right. But I think when you're dealing with someone who's not doing okay, you can't put yourself in it because a lot of times they just need to find a way to process it. And that does not mean you're not valuable.
You're right.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, every time I go through something on my own, I tell my girl, the first thing I tell her is, it is not about you. Mm-hmm. And it's not because I don't want her involved or I don't care or I don't find value in her opinion or I can't come to her for my peace. Because my peace with her might come in a different form later.
Right.
Hey, babe, we can just hang out at the crib. We can just watch this thing together. Just me and you have our quality time together. That might not be in the moment, but her peace to me is different than me being like, babe, what happened was, right. You know what I'm saying? And that doesn't mean she's not valuable. And that doesn't mean she's not valuable. Right. So like when you're feeling that way, you have to understand, like, depending on what kind of dude you have, he might not be comfortable just saying it up front. That doesn't mean you're not his piece in that way. It just means it might come in a different way than him just being like, hey, Dom, like, I'm feeling this way. Can you help me? I need peace. Like, I need you to be my comfort, blah, 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 blah.
When has a man ever said that?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I said you have the emotional capacity like, to walk out and tell her that.
I would love that.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, men aren't conditioned to share that way. Sadly, we're not. And I think sometimes it takes true strength to find that way to like bring your woman into your emotions and also your happiness. That's a hard thing to do. However, a lot of men haven't figured that out, me included, because it's like when does it become something that you can't handle on your own?
Right.
Because
Yeah.
like, luckily for me, I can handle these things on my own.
Right.
When I need her, where I need her to
I'll let you
help me
know.
Yeah.
is when after all that, like she's
Yeah.
like my buffer after I figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what she's there for.
As a woman, we want to
fine.
Your
be
superpower.
included. We
That
wanna be-
femininity.
Yeah, we want to be included. Like, we want to be able to help you. Not because it's our job or we need to. It's just, you're my other half.
Right.
I love you enough that I don't even want to see you go through
But what
you're
if
going
you
through.
don't know how to help?
That's hard. That's so hard.
But that's
And there's
Like,
situations where
but
you
like-
literally
but
can't
that's-
do anything.
yeah, I was gonna say because
Yeah.
let's be because there's some situations where like our stories are so different. Like you might not be able to help with the part of my story that I'm
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Trying to
down
do
and
it.
pout on. Because like for me, like because like Joe said, it's something for most dudes we have to learn. Like we were not
Yeah.
taught in our early lives to just be all like,
Okay.
hey,
The
this is what's
emotions.
going on.
Hey, my emotions aren't straight. I think I need to get some cards in
Can
order
you
right
help?
now.
Can you help
Right.
me?
I was
Can
just
you
saying,
help
like
me?
our experiences in life and meeting like certain people have like taught us to do that.
Yeah.
But like, for me at least, there's only like a few people because most of the times for when people ask like what's going on, they just want to know what's going on.
Yeah.
That
and
work,
not really want
that
to
work.
help.
How are you doing?
yeah.
No, literally,
That
literally.
work
That's a
hours
great way to
ago.
put it.
Cause like that's the thing that I'm gonna have to get over for when like I really want to be in a relationship. It's like figuring out, does my girl really want to like know to help, or does she just want to know and know it's not her fault?
Yeah.
Like, are you actually gonna want to sit down and try to help me through it, or are you just asking me so you know it's not you, and then you just
To pivot back to what she was saying, like with the,
Yeah.
I just need to know that it's not
Not
me. Yeah.
Like, and if so, like, what is it
See,
that I can do to help?
This is why we need to
That's why
we
men
need
need
to
to
talk.
communicate.
Yeah.
No, and that's fair. But I also think
appreciate
like
that.
with men communicating, like Brendan said, that's a very valid concern. Like, do
Mm-hmm.
you actually care, or do you just want to know it's not you? And then after you know it's not you, your ears just shut off.
No,
like,
I
don't
care.
Well, I'm
I
saying
care.
I'm not saying you specifically,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
am saying
But
there
in
are
general.
some women that do not really care.
Yeah.
They just want to make sure that it doesn't affect them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's what we were talking about earlier. Like a lot of times, like joy comes in the form of being around people that make you feel that, but it's also about how you feel yourself.
Yeah.
And I think when you're around someone that makes you feel happy, you want to express things,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes you have that concern of like, if I share this person with this person, do they actually care or not?
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, with all that being said, like joy comes in many forms,
Mm-hmm.
I think. And I think real joy comes from within. I think it's not easy to be happy in life just because of all the other things. That's why you have to put value in the things that really mean something to you, whether that be your family, your friends,
we
your.
never answered the question. Though.
Yeah,
How do
right.
you,
Are you
like,
happy in life
Oh,
right now?
I
What does
said I
happiness look
was.
like
What does joy and happiness
Yeah.
look like for you?
right now?
What does it look like? Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Right now, for me, it looks like that's a good question. I think right now for me, it just taking the stuff that matters more seriously,
Shut
like
up.
my health, like my finances,
Yeah.
my relationships, making sure all of those are like
Yeah.
intact and like stable and steady.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it, because everything else really doesn't matter if you think about it. All that stuff kind of expands after all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about making the most money. It's about having the most purpose with the money I do make. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, feeling good about life. You know,
Is that your purpose?
I mean, you know, I think for me, it's kind of an ever-changing thing. Like, I think my purpose comes in many different forms. Like, it's not necessarily a career. It's like being someone that, like, when I die, like, I think your purpose really should tie in with how you want people to remember you by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The
Like,
relationships you have.
Yeah.
Life's
Yeah.
about relationship.
Like, I want, like, people to be like, oh, I remember I had one conversation with Miles, like, he made me feel like I was heard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my purpose is making people feel like they're good about themselves. Because
Yeah.
I know there's been plenty of times where I haven't felt that.
Yeah.
So if I can spread that positivity and all that, then that's kind of what I want. That's what my purpose is. And that can be in many different forms. But what about y'all?
No, I'm not happy right now in my lifetime. But that's just, like you said, the day-to-day struggle. It's just like You feel like you're not enough. You feel like you still got things to do. You feel like you still got to do this and that. This has to get done. That has to get done. Those boxes can't get checked until the certain time. I know you got to be happy and joyous of where you're at, but how? I understand, like, you know, you're not supposed to look at Instagram. Instagram is supposed to, you know, inflate stuff all the time. Like you said, people put on that front. It makes it seem like more than what it is. But even to take away from that, you feel in your own, even without looking at Instagram, you're like, dang, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I feel like I should have a lot more. I feel like I should be here. I feel like these steps should be done, and I should have that, and I should have that. And when you think about those things, it's just like, dang, I'm so far from this goal that I've set. It's hard to look at myself and be like, everything's good, everything's great, because it's not.
So is that being not happy or not satisfied?
I wouldn't say in order to be happy, I'd have to be satisfied.
To an extent.
Well,
If you're not satisfied, you're happy.
You can be
I'm
happy.
you can be happy.
Think
you
about
don't get your
it.
food.
Think about it
But I
in a
think-
relationship.
Okay, I mean,
But I think okay, but
depends on what
Joe,
you're
like,
saying.
like,
You can
I
be
think it
happy
depends.
and
I think it
want-
depends on
you
what
can be
you're.
happy and wanting more though in life.
I think it
Yeah.
depends on where your happiness comes from. Like, you know how many people like are like overseas that don't really have a lot of money, or they
Right.
don't really have. They're probably not satisfied living in a 1-bedroom shack with 9 kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they happy because they value the people that they're with in that one shack.
Of course.
And they probably do want to make more. They're probably working to get more, but that doesn't mean they're not happy. And I think, to your point, really quick before you answer, Brendan,
No, I was gonna get a diamond.
she already answered.
oh, like
But-
to comment on what he had to say.
Yeah, no, I was just
Basically.
gonna say, like, I think when you compare it like that, you'll never be happy in that way.
Yeah, there we go.
But I'm talking about house, car, this,
I'm still happy.
your family, children,
Oh.
things like that. It's like when you look at it and try to put it into perspective, and you're supposed to get these things done before you die. So it's like it's a race between you and death to get these things done.
But I feel like-
And nobody knows when you're gonna die.
Let me be transparent for a
that's true.
second.
That's true. That's
I
true.
lost my job. I lost my car. I barely was able to pay for rent, but I was still happy. You get what I'm saying?
Hell
I'm not
no. When that
satisfied
shit
that I
happened to me,
don't
I
have a
was
car.
fucked up.
I'm not satisfied. Like at the time, I did not have a job because how else is bills is going to be paid?
Literally.
So I'm literally like walking through that statement. Like even though I don't have a car right now, I'm still happy. Even though I barely was able to pay rent, I'm still happy. Even though I lost my job, I'm still happy.
That's
so
great.
it's like even though there's certain things in my life right now that I'm not satisfied with, I'm still happy as a human being. Like I'm sad about X, Y, and Z, but I still love A, B, C.
Then I think that's what the Lord is working on me with, because I'm telling you,
That's real.
when I
That-
lost
that's
my
a-
car and I lost my job and I
Yeah.
lost all of that, I'm telling you, I was in my room on my knees praying like, Lord, what's going on?
And then
what
what
are you
did
trying
you
to show
do?
me? What's going on? I was not happy.
But
I'm
now look
what
at
did you
you.
do
But now
to
look
work
at you
out
now.
of it?
I got a job.
Okay.
I got a car.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But between
In the
that
moment.
time,
In the moment.
I was, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
I'm fucked up. I'm sad. I'm not like, still got joy in the morning. It'd be hard, you go to
It'd be
church
hard.
and you hear people be like, but God, I got the Lord. It's hard to see that when you're
Yeah.
in the thick of it. It's hard to say that when you're in the midst of it.
But
It's hard to be like, Lord, let me pray to you while things are going fucked up.
It's hard.
Well, see, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
going
Real
fast.
bad.
See, that's where
That's
true
what we
faith
can
comes in,
agree.
though.
Yeah.
That's what separates someone who's. But see, I'm glad you said that, because that's what separates someone who has little faith
Yeah.
to someone that actually walks in faith.
Of
Because
course.
because
Yeah.
I mean, I know you know the Bible,
Yeah.
Joe. So you know Job, right? Remember him?
Right.
He lost.
I was just talking about putting
yeah,
the sackcloth and ash
this-
on my head.
everything, but like diseases, family gone, everything
Literally.
Gone.
and he still prayed to God like, I still believe in you.
He was
That's
not
it.
happy.
He was not happy.
joyous.
Nothing.
He was not. My friends, I still have my life and everything's fine.
I'm doing
he
great.
literally cursed
No.
the day that he was born. He said, I cursed the day I was born. That trash day, because of all the feelings he was feeling after losing everything. It wasn't like, I still got I still got God. He did not say, I still got God. He was,
In
I'm
those
in sackcloth.
moments.
I'm crying.
Yeah, and it was
the
in the
homie
moment.
switched on me. I lost my
Yeah,
job.
he lost all of his
I mean, that's
friends.
why-
Yeah.
He lost everything.
Everything.
That man was still not like, Crabby on Mondays, like I said, he was not hitting that. Yes, we got the Lord, but in the midst, I'm still gonna feel what I feel.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna talk my shit.
Exactly.
Just like fuck school, I'ma still go.
Yes,
I'ma
exactly.
still go. I gotta go.
That's like
fuck
the
work.
perfect example.
I'ma still go. I gotta go.
Yeah.
But it's just like, dang, I be sad. Let a nigga be sad.
Yeah. But
That's
not
it.
too long.
Yeah.
But not too
Yeah.
long.
It's like,
Be
don't let
sad,
me
but
sulk.
don't be
But
too
see,
long.
that's where the boundaries come in.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
saying, be sad on
And
your
that's
own.
also self-discipline too. You have to know yourself, because like how we said, we be having them funky moments where we just stuck, but then we eventually get out.
Right.
Right.
It's different from everyone's timing. Like,
Go back to with the space thing. Give me the space to feel those things. You see it, I'm obviously in distress, just like how you want me to see you in distress and be like, Superman to the rescue. I'm in distress and be like, dang, I can't help that man right now. If you need me, babe, I got you.
Right. Your answer? Like, what's real joy look like to you?
I was gonna say, what does real joy look like to me?
Like in your life right now.
I don't know. I just feel like real joy to me right now is just seeing myself and my circle around me thrive. I think that's the most I get enjoyment out of. Like seeing my siblings, like when they just got done doing their first year of college, like them doing it and then doing it well. Like seeing my sister go through her hard ass nursing program, my brother getting the dean's list. Like I have homies like Joe telling us about his like new electrician job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like job, like seeing
Straight forgot to say that.
I was
Go
gonna say, seeing you get your like crib, and then seeing my like Tim, and then like when I see that, because they inspire me to like want to do better and be better. So like that's where I get pure joy out of. And then obviously with me just wanting to do, like I said, checking off those checklists of making sure that I'm straight, being able to like travel and everything, see my homies, making sure that I'm right. Now, but yeah, I don't know. But I'm also a person, like, I don't like getting too up, because anytime I get too up and too happy, that's when life decides to
Knock you down, son.
Yes. So
Knock
that's
you
when
down.
when you asked the question, like, are you truly happy? That's why I was like,
Life is smooth right now. That's it.
I was like,
It's
life
all
is
right.
that's how far I go. I'll be like, life is
Yeah.
smooth right now.
Can y'all
like,
bleep out the curse words?
huh?
What G Herbo say? Every day some new.
Nah, definitely,
But
yeah.
life's still lit. That's literally the motive.
Well, yeah.
And that's what I'm wanting to look
That's
at it at
literally
before
it.
now, because beforehand I was just like, nah, life fucked up, so I'm gonna be fucked up.
Yeah, because you are a good person with the purpose and like how you want to be, like how you want to be remembered. Mine is just like Brandon had his stuff together, and then whenever I needed help, he was there for me in my time of need. Like that's how I want to go out. Like
You know how you're saying, like, for different parties is they need different things, right? Mm-hmm. And for sometimes, men, when problems arise, we think logically and we'll look for solutions. For women, sometimes they just need you to hear them. They just
Amen.
need you to hear what they're going through, not necessarily give them a solution.
Amen.
Like, I'm here for you. I definitely understand where you're coming from. That's messed up that it happened to you. They're not looking for a solution. And sometimes it goes back and forth. And I think people don't know which one to give in said moments. And that's why people be like, you just not doing it right.
Well, see, that's why. See, Joe, what you said, like that
But I think
goes
that's
that
where
goes
the
to paying attention. That goes to communication
Paying.
and paying attention.
Right.
and
Like,
the boundaries, because like I hear the whole like not wanting a solution, hearing, but at a certain point, if I'm understanding what you're going through, or saying, well, if someone keeps giving me the solution and I'm not doing that solution, where do you just cut them off and be like,
I don't want to hear
well,
these.
see, to
I
me,
don't care that
that's
you
to
broke
me,
your
that's
elbow.
to me, that's where you just. It goes in this ear and out the other. Because if you're giving somebody the keys to not go through what they're going through and they do it anyway and it's a pattern, I don't care no more.
Right.
And we talked about that before on another episode. Like, there's nothing more irritating than talking to somebody. You let them vent. Second time, you let them vent again.
Right.
Third time, same situation. You give a solution. Okay, I hear you. Fourth time it happens again. I don't care. I do not care.
But are they doing the work in the process? Because
No, that's what I'm saying. We're saying-
But
We're saying
they're
they're
saying they're not. But
Oh,
they want to
okay,
come
then
to
that's
you.
different.
They want to come to you like you got all the answers. Like I'm not your ear to fall on. Like I
Yeah.
don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, like Dime. Like if you had something going on and I'm telling you like you're just talking to me, you're just venting to me. I'm like, okay, I hear you. Second time, I hear you. Yeah, it happened again, but you know what I'm saying. First,
And I'm asking questions.
And
too,
I'm asking questions trying to figure it out.
To figure out what you said. Are you doing the steps you need to
Yeah.
get it
and
there?
I tell you
Yeah.
or if I tell you no.
Yeah, if
you're
you're telling
saying-
me no, and then you be like, "Oh, I'm just a girl." The fourth time of hearing, "I'm just a girl," I'm not caring no more.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's what I do to my female friends all the time. The fourth time, you're done.
Because I'm not gonna
Typically,
lie.
me, I'm in the process of doing work, so it's like if I come
Look,
to
yeah,
you
like
and
if
be
I'm hearing the
"Dang,
same
struggling,
story, but
X,
I'm
Y,
hearing
Z."
different bits of like how you're trying to better the situation, I'm gonna keep hearing you.
Yeah.
I won't throw solutions in there. I'll throw little tidbits of like advice in there,
Yeah.
but I'll be like, all right, like I know it's like an ongoing problem, but I can go to my homies and be like, but she's doing X and Y and Z to make it better.
Right.
Now, if I can't do that, stop talking.
Yeah, and if you're not putting the work in, really stop talking to me because you are not getting any
And you're
sympathy.
able to too, because some people might not have the resources to make their situation better. But if you do and you're not doing it,
Yeah, it's like I
Question.
got stuff unknown that I'm doing that you don't know. That or nor am I telling you the full thing.
Yeah,
you know?
and that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
Does your girl be like, "Babe, I need a solution," or "Babe, I just need you to hear me before
I
she
ask.
before she
I
does
usually
that?
so
That's-
here-
that's what I'm saying,
I
though.
usually ask. Like she's like, I have to tell you something. Okay, if it's a problem, do you want me? Do you want me to just listen to what you got to say, or do you want me to like respond? And if she says,
That's what
I
I've
just
been
want you to
trying
hear
to
what
do
I'm saying.
recently.
All right, you want. I am, bro. Literally, when my girl talks to me, I probably say less than 10 words because I'm like, you just gonna talk. I don't want to interrupt. So the quicker you done talking,
But wait,
the quicker we can move on
What
to the
if they
solution.
don't? Because as girls, we don't be asking that.
Okay. Didn't you just say what guy is coming in the room and say, "Hey, babe, I'm sad right now. I need 30 minutes to go chill in the room." That sounds
be
like
like-
both parties aren't communicating the way that they need to when things go awry, and we're just expecting the other side to get where we're coming from without
Yeah.
saying anything.
So basically, a female just has to like, look, I got a situation going on. I just need you to hear me out.
And a guy needs to be like, "Listen, just give me some space, and I'm gonna be okay."
We both
Well,
have our own ways of doing it.
That's what
I would be
I'm
okay.
saying. Like
But I
both
would be
parties need
okay.
to communicate, like you said.
I'm like that.
This should be communication.
I would be
joy.
okay, but I'm gonna
This should be
still
communication.
tell you what's up after I'm okay, so you at least knew what was going on.
Yeah, because I don't want to hear.
I'm not
You
gonna
never
keep-
tell me anything.
Yeah, because
Right.
I'm not gonna keep you completely in the dark. That's not fair.
Right.
Yeah, and guys don't even do that a lot of times. I
We
think
don't.
what guys do is we need our time to process because we know at the time you may or may not be able to help.
Yeah.
And then later, after it's all clear, we'll tell you exactly what happened and how we dealt with it on our own. Yeah, after getting on the game with the homies, I was cool. And this is what happened.
And how, like, besides this conversation, how is us females supposed to be aware or know that?
We tell you.
That's what
We tell you later.
Both sides
But-
need to communicate.
Yeah. 'cause it's
Or
like-
do you want to know? Are you talking about like right then and there when
Yeah,
it
because
happens?
how she's supposed to
kind
know
of
that.
both.
Well,
'Cause in
okay,
general.
well, what I would do, I think it depends on what it is. Like, if I'm telling you I had a hard day, but I'm not getting into the details, I think that should be enough as a prop up for later. Like, if I'm like, okay, yeah, work was kind of rough, you know what I'm saying? Like, my boss was tripping, because I'm just using real life examples. Because
Right.
this is exactly what I tell my girl and I say, I had a hard day. Like, everybody always needs something. Like, it was just really tiring. I don't even really want to talk about it. It was just a hard day. Like, I'm just trying to chill.
Yeah.
If that's not enough information for you at the time, then it's kind of just like me doing what you want me to do and just telling you the whole thing anyway, which
But
I
then
don't want to do.
With you saying that, like, what is she supposed to do or know that
Nothing.
that this conversation will be held later?
I'll be like, we
So-
can talk about it later.
But you
Without
don't.
saying it. Yeah.
Well,
just
I mean,
without saying
without-
The thing
without-
is, you don't talk about it.
Well,
later.
that's the thing. Like, if we're here's the thing.
No, it's true.
Like, if no, but what I'm
I
saying is
wouldn't bring
like,
it back up. I hear what you're saying.
but what
Yeah.
I'm saying is like that's
That's
not gonna be our only interaction for the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if she's at my crib, right? Hypothetically, me and my girl have like a somewhat same routine, right? She gets to my crib, we just watch whatever, chill, whatever, hang out. later is when we start talking about the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when we first link up, that's us just like chill and hang out. We're not even really saying all that much.
Yeah.
Later is when she starts telling me about her day, when I start telling her about mine.
Right.
Sometimes when I get there, like she'll ask me, "Oh, how was your day?" I'll say fine. And the reason why I say I'm so like gray about it is because I know later we're gonna talk anyway.
Now, how
and
did
by
you
this
set that
time,
up? Like, did that naturally happen? or
that
did you
was
guys-
just natural. That was just natural because like she knows, but that goes with like time. Like she knows that about me now.
Yeah,
How
because
long
when
have
we
y'all been
first,
together?
like 9 months.
Okay.
So people need to talk.
But we also
Sit
talked
down,
about
yeah,
that. Like
sit
she
down and
asked
have a
like, how do I handle
conversation.
conflict? And I think
Okay, so you've had those conversations.
Yeah, we've had those
Now,
conversations.
what if
like,
people don't have those conversations?
well, you don't have it. You need to
those
have it because
conversations.
if you don't have those conversations,
It's
you
gonna be
conflict.
like this all
It's
the
so
time.
much
Yeah.
conflict.
Yeah, I was
And you
gonna-
never stop
yeah.
having conversations now that you think about it, because
No.
there's always new things that you sit there and learn.
And there's always
You're not gonna
adjustments. There's
get
always
together and be like, "Hey, so let me tell you how I deal with
Yeah.
when I'm sad and when I'm angry," and you gotta come with it as it comes. So when it does come, you gotta be able to be like, "Pause. This is new territory. Let's go ahead to the table and sit here and talk about this real quick because you don't know this."
Yeah.
Yeah, because it really
I like
just
that.
depends on the person. Because like
Right.
for me, because like you said, like most dudes don't like come back to it later. Like
don't.
I'm
They
one of
don't.
the dudes that will actually come
You're
back
right.
to. Like she's not. Because like I'm one of the dudes that will come back to it later. Like I'll
Yeah.
actually tell you straight up. Like, and I've had like there's friends you can verify this with.
Yeah.
With like he's seen me in college. Like sometimes when I was at my worst, like he'll ask me and I'll be like, I'm fine, and I'll come back to him later.
Yeah.
Same with my female friends. Like I'm a person that'll actually come back to it later.
If it's really that deep, though, you'll come back to it. If it's not
Yeah.
that deep, you just be like,
But
"Fuck
I was gonna
that
say,
shit."
yeah, like if it's like something deep, because usually it has to be something for me to be deep for not be like if it's something small, I'm gonna
Yeah.
And usually,
I'm gonna let
usually
you
some
know.
and like some dudes, like the reason why they don't put so much like effort into expressing it to their girl is because sometimes it really isn't that deep. It could be like it
It's
could really
not that
it could
deep.
But
should
it's
be
deep
bold
to her
letters.
because
I
she
mean-
cares about you.
I mean, yeah,
That's why it's
I
just
mean,
as females being emotional.
and that's fine. But like
But
sometimes
that's-
your emotions
but
aren't
yeah,
needed.
If it's not deep to me,
Yeah.
I'll
Sometimes
tell-
your emotions aren't
I'll-
needed. and it's
I'll-
not bad.
rude.
I'll tell you, but be like it's not that deep.
It's so rude, but okay.
Don, that's not rude. It's just the way our biological makeup is.
It's just as weird.
Like, I know,
Who
but, like-
genuinely care.
I know,
Like,
I know,
Imagine
I
just
know.
being with a girl who did not care.
Right.
But that's the
That's
thing.
our
There's
superpowers.
levels to
Don't
it.
stop caring,
There's
ladies.
levels to it. Like
Yeah.
I think men and women need to find a balance of logic and emotion on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like where I want to be logical all the time, I understand with my emotional girlfriend I cannot do that.
Yeah.
So I take my logic out of it and just let her go.
Yeah.
With the
Whereas in moments where she's being super emotional, sometimes she needs to be logical.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Very
think
true.
about what I'm telling you instead of putting your emotions behind it, because it's not always so
Like, if you're
personal. and
really-
emotional.
Sounds like
If
she needs to ask that same thing to you too. Then, do you need me to be an ear to listen
Yeah,
to,
I
or do
feel
you
like,
need some
when do you
solutions?
say
And she's asked before, and I'll be like, well, right now, but
feel
like
like
I'm
if
very
you're-
simple.
Yeah.
I'm the easiest nigga to date. Leave me alone when I don't
Literally.
want to be left
Just chill.
alone.
And that's most
That's
men.
it. That's
just-
most guys.
literally
Like
most men.
we don't need to be all up in your face.
I'll figure it out.
Y'all can be up on our face, but only when we want you to. 'cause
Like
the
to be honest,
life
for
is
people
hard.
at home, if
Yeah.
you're really locked in, like let's be real, you start noticing how your other half acts.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like you'll start recognizing, like if you know your partner is a type where he might not say later and you really want to know, just ask it later. Then I promise you, if you gave the dude his space,
Yeah.
and he's that type of person, he's gonna tell you like, oh yeah, this is what happened
Yeah,
later.
ask him about like,
Like
an hour or two.
if he's type the person to forget, just ask him later. And you know that, like women and dudes know like how their partner acts if
Right.
you really pay attention or not.
Yeah.
Right.
But like Joe said, you gotta pay attention though. Pay attention. First, pay attention. Have the conversations, and it's really not that hard.
Yeah.
People just overthink it.
My
Yeah.
question for y'all is,
Joe, we're
in
running
our
out of time.
Oh, my, go ahead.
we can ask. We can do part two. We can do part two. It's been
In
a
our
minute.
generation, do you think that the people here sitting down having conversations, you think that we're willing to talk?
Not enough. All right, wrapping up. So, y'all, this was a long one, but we had a lot to talk about because it's been a minute. But we appreciate y'all tuning in. Any final thoughts, really quick, about joy or communication? That's what I'm gonna title this video because we talked about both.
Communicate.
Yeah, communicate.
It's okay to not be okay.
Yeah.
Have space. Give each other space and time.
Space, yeah.
Yeah. Woman.
Bro, no one,
Girls.
bro, just know what makes you sad and what makes you happy, and then find the fine line. I'm not gonna say like it can get hard, but don't overthink it, bro.
Yeah. It's not that deep.
Romans 12:12. Be joyful in hope.
Yeah.
Yay.
Patient in affliction.
Yeah. Say that
Faithful
to
in
him
prayer.
louder.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
Romans 12, we're going to put it in the comments. We're going to put it in the description.
Exactly. Make sure you read your Bibles, bro. Be faithful in
Yeah,
our Lord and
definitely.
Savior. Thank you.
Yeah, you're
Thank you
stronger
guys
than
for
you think.
having me
Exactly.
again.
And thank you,
Of
Diamond,
course.
Yeah,
for
thank you,
tuning
Diamond,
in. We
for
appreciate
Right.
it.
Shout out to our guest. She's not even a guest. She's basically part of the show now, Tim.
Might as well be because some people be calling no call
All
no.
right,
Anyway,
Love the girl lead.
we appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Yes.
This was Move Motion. I cannot talk. Subscribe, like, share with the homie, like Josiah
Shit, what
said.
the hell we
yeah, don't be a hoe. Anyway, yeah, subscribe.
Okay, anyway. Goodbye. Peace.
Adios.